Welcome to Hundreds of Thousands, a poetry podcast showcasing the best of today's non-binary and trans poets, and we are back from our break. I'm really glad to introduce you to Amelia Armande. Amelia is sparky, full of wonder and probably several goblins in a long coat. They are a writer and performer, making works about death and rebirth, ritual spaces and queer folklore. Their work feels like the dying embers of a campfire, fairy lights and empty art studios. Their short story, The Feathered Folk, features in the Deviant anthology, and they were a Brighton Hammer and Tongue finalist this year. Audiences have called them sparkling and poised, a performance powerhouse, and deeply moving. Trigger warning for this.
This is about a Greek hero called Caeneus. Problematic is what the academics call Caeneus. He problematizes gender with his transformation, with his transcendence, because he doesn't turn into a weeping tree, voiceless, petrified in place. He doesn't become a roaring bear or lion to banish, to call dangerous, and draw the line between the men and the beasts, the other. The problem, my partner tells me, the problem that you have to understand is that in the ancient Greek, the words for rape and seduction are harder to parse. It's difficult to know where the lines are drawn because over time the language changes. Language will not keep its shape, it shifts. And what does it mean for a people, for a time, when the tongue can't taste the difference between consent and conquest? What pleasures do we deny on warm summer beaches in golden god glow? What sins do we allow? The turning point of our story is written on a tide shore, and the storyteller decides where the waves roll. But the problem with Caeneus is that the line is not blurred. He marks it, driving that point into the wet sand, into the salt water surrounding him as Poseidon drips brine and seaweed and asks, "Was it good for you too, babe?" Never again. This, never. Not from you, not from anyone. Not like this. Not in this body. On Tumblr, Poseidon and Caeneus are a meet cute. The tide rolls and language changes. It will not keep its shape, it shifts. Here, on younger tongues, Poseidon says trans rights, and princess becomes prince, becomes more, becomes hero, invincible, impenetrable. Never again. This, never. In this fan fiction, perhaps I can imagine between them something more like my own awkward conversations, at the edge of beds, on the edge of my tongue, something slowly revealed, like the salt flats as the sea gently takes back its hands from the edge of the land. Not from you, not from anyone, not like this, not in this body. It's problematic to have your queer icons bare their chest and wear their scars so loudly, to claim and defend their body so completely. It is problematic to hurt and heal together. It is problematic to cross the lines we draw in the sand and stand with your feet in both worlds. What pleasures do we deny on warm summer beaches in golden god glow? What sins do we allow?
Hundreds and Thousands is curated by Pascal Vine. Our theme is Reverie from Noel Teal Records, and you can find our podcast on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, WordPress, and of course, Apple Podcasts. We are always looking for new submissions, and many thanks for listening.